everyone. Welcome to the Bermuda Back on Track Challenge. Welcome to Section 1, Change, Day 1. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm excited to be a part of this today. We are going to be talking about revving up your metabolism with foods that fuel your body today. So I'm going to do a little cooking demo for you, just something short but sweet. We'll get you exactly started on your journey, starting with breakfast. So just a little background on myself. So welcome. This is my kitchen. My name is Agathe, and I'm an integrative nutrition health coach here in Bermuda, and also director and co-founder of Fuel Bermuda. My health coaching is covered by most of the insurance companies, and I absolutely love what I do. I help people get massive and measurable results in their healthy eating habits, and yeah, really, really love it, what I do. I'm also an author. So I wrote this book a couple of years back. It was published in 2018. It's called Fueled: Transform Your Body, Enhance Your Energy, and Supercharge Your Life. So the idea is actually perfect for today. And that is that the name of the book, Fueled, and what we're talking about today, fueling your body and revving up your metabolism first thing in the morning when you guys get up in the morning, looking at food as fuel. And in my book, I sort of break it down, and it's an acronym. I hope you can see it here, where FUEL is an acronym for Food Unleashing Energy for Life. So that's what you want food to do, to nourish you, to unleash energy for life, not to fatigue you, make you tired, bloated, sick, foggy, none of that. That is not what this is about. I'm going to put my book down. You can pick that up at all bookstores in Bermuda, Amazon.com. It's also on audiobook, on Audible and iTunes around the world. It's sat in the studio and delivered. The first two sections of the book is my voice. So you really hear the passion, all that coming through. So you can get that anywhere and everywhere that you'd like to. So that's that. Getting back to this, and yeah, so just looking at food as fuel, where food unleashes energy for life, not disease, not chronic disease, not discomfort in the body, right? We're looking at energy, vitality, you know, and a way to rev up your metabolism, you know, proper organ functioning, and, you know, even a lifestyle of detoxification where your body is cleansed on a regular basis, not just once a week if you do a juice cleanse type of a thing, right? We're talking about daily. You see this youthing effect of the body, of the skin, of the complexion. It's such a beautiful thing to experience and to live. So I know for some people it's a hard thing. You're day one of your challenge, and you might be thinking, oh man, 20 days of like physical activity and learning about nutrition, and then cooking different foods at home and trying to like really bring this into your life and walk the walk, right? So just, you know, if you're feeling a little bit like, oh, about it, I want you to know at the end of this journey is such a sense of bliss in the body. It's unbelievable. Nothing can compare to it, especially when you start to incorporate exercise. The bliss when you wake up in the morning and you are, your organs, everything is, your brain function and everything is clear. You feel light, you feel energetic, you feel vital. It's an amazing feeling, and that's what food as nourishment is meant to bring you. I understand people love also delicious food, and that's a huge piece of it too, because what's life without pleasure, right? It wouldn't be worthwhile if it wasn't pleasurable, in my opinion. So yeah, so everything's going to taste delicious as well. So I'm pretty sure that you're going to be loving a new routine and enjoying every moment of it. So let's get started. I already gave you background on myself. So integrative nutrition health coach, author, what else? Director of Fuel Bermuda. Also, I'm a private chef, so I do healthy food chefing. It's a passion of mine. It's not sort of just something that I do. I love to do it. I'm creative all the time in the kitchen. I don't paint, I don't write music. I create things in the kitchen. That's what I love to do. So this is a beautiful space for me, and I put love into everything that I do, and I hope that that comes through when you guys have these sessions from me coming through to you on this Bermuda Back on Track Challenge. So, yeah, so healthy food chef. What else? I have a column in Burnews. The website, in case you want to contact me for any reason, if you have questions about what we're just about to go through, you have questions about nutrition or anything, or you're interested in coaching and just like really taking yourself to the next level, my website is fueledlife.com. So FUELLED life.com. Check that out. And yeah, let's dive right into this, guys. So food that fuels your body, looking at food unleashing energy for life. When do you want to unleash energy for life? Probably first thing in the morning. If you're like me, you want to, really just get your day started the right way and, started on the right foot. So I would recommend what I'm just going to show you. And we're looking at maximum nutrients coming into your being. So you want to nourish yourself. You want to hydrate yourself. You want to get those phytonutrients. That means phyto means plant nutrients. You want to get those plant nutrients. So those greens, especially those greens, get those in your body first thing. If you don't have time for a salad in the later day, then at least I had my greens this morning. I drank my greens. It was delicious and I loved it. You want to get things like your prebiotics, which are a type of plant fiber that feeds the good bacteria in your intestines. So it's like really great for your gut microbiome is what it's called. You want to really have a flourishing gut microbiome. So we're going to have some of that in there. We're going to have vitamin C. We're going to have healthy fats. We're going to have fiber. We're going to have plant proteins. It's going to be amazing. This is a great way to, I want to say the best way to start your day. That's my personal opinion. This is how a nutrition coach starts her day. So it involved me. Maybe not every nutrition coach, but I'm pretty sure most of them. So, it's just so powerful. It packs such a punch. Why would I not start my day like this? So get up in the morning, and this is what I recommend. First thing, you have not had any hydration while you're sleeping. Maybe you woke up, had a glass of water. That's fantastic. Hopefully, great through the night. But let's talk about hydrating the body. So 20 minutes before anything else goes into the body, what I like to do is I take a big mug. You can get, like a glass as well. And either take organic lemon juice or organic lime juice. I'm not too keen on lemon first thing in the morning. It's a little bit too acidic for me for some reason. So I really like my organic lime juice. For some reason, it just works better for me. You're welcome to have both. I'm a big fan of these pre-squeezed organic bottles. They have nothing else in them but lemon. There's no food coloring. There's no additional preservatives or any kind of chemicals. It's just straight up Italian lemons and limes. So let's go for that. So I squeeze about 1 teaspoon of this in there. Then I slice a little bit of ginger. So it's a morning drink. To take first thing. I say 2 slices of ginger. I wash my ginger first, and then I just don't really care if the skin is there. Like, let's be honest, no fuss kind of a deal. Cayenne, organic cayenne. Splurge on the organic. Let me get a spoon. All right, so we're going to get the organic cayenne. I would say a pinch if you're new to it, and a little bit more than a pinch if you're used to it. So you take your lemon or lime juice, your cayenne, your ginger slices, you put that into a glass, you get some hot or warm water. I like it just warm so you can drink it right away. If you have boiling water, then top it off 3/4 of the way and then put in cool water for the rest of it and you're good to go. So I'm just going to go over here. All right, I've just boiled this right before I spoke to you guys, so it's just nice and warm right now. Here we go. Nice big cup of that. The cayenne stimulates your metabolism. It's detoxifying. The ginger is detoxifying. You have vitamin C in here. You're boosting your immunity. You're waking up your taste buds. You're getting the hydration, everything. It's cleansing, detoxifying, energizing. You'll find you'll be more regular as well. Like it's fantastic thing to take first thing in the morning. I'm gonna have a sip. I love it. Some days, I'll be honest, some days I want a little bit of honey in there too. So I'll put a little bit of honey just to sweeten it up. And then you've got the honey, the citrus, the ginger, and a little bit of cayenne. Very nice, especially in the colder months. I like that. So, and And yeah, in the warmer months, maybe put a little bit more of the cool water to top yourself off. So again, we're starting to rev our metabolism. The cayenne is starting to kick things up a notch, right? Then wait about 20 minutes, and then I would say it's time for some breakfast. Actually, to be honest, I like to get my exercise in. I'll take this, then I do my walk to the beach, I walk through a nature reserve, or do a jog, then I swim in the ocean, then I come back and I'm hungry, I'm ready to eat something. So really exciting. Talking about breakfast. So this is what I like to do. You will need a blender. So got my blender right over here. Blender. Let's move it over here. I said I'm trying to do this the opposite way. Maybe I'll turn it around. All right, guys, pop that open. Now, the first thing that goes into my smoothie, and I like to do a smoothie again because it's nutrient loaded, right? It's nutrient loaded, hydrating. We talked about that. You've got like blood building iron in here. You've got protein. All these things I mentioned are really showing up for this. Oh, excuse me for 1 second. Okay, something just showed up on the screen. All right, guys, so here we go. I like to do bananas as my base. I really love bananas. Bananas are a fantastic source of potassium. If they're not overripe, then they're a great prebiotic. Again, prebiotic helps your gut flourish. That's what you want in life. Here we go. Put in 1 banana like that, and then I use frozen bananas as well. Let me go into my freezer. And so these are bananas that I previously froze. Oh, I hope I'm able to separate them. I just, you peel them and then you put them into a big bag, and I just use chunks. I'm gonna make enough smoothie for 2 days. So 1 more chunk. I would say that there's about 1.5 bananas in there, half frozen, half not. You can go all frozen, you can go all not. I like the kind of mix of the 2 different types. So then we need a green. So you could do a kale. I really love kale. Or you could do a spinach. Spinach, by the way, and kale, if you want, when you buy your kale right away, you can tear it up, put it in a Ziploc bag and freeze it. Then it never dies at the bottom of your fridge. You have kale, you're good to go for 2 or 3 weeks till it gets frostbitten and you don't want to eat it anymore. Spinach as well. So you can put your whole box like this, you take it home, and it will never die at the bottom of the fridge. Just like a pro tip over here. Keep it in your freezer and you're good to go. So for a while. So, okay, today we're going to make it with kale. You could do either or. So we're going to get some kale. I've already pre-washed this. I like to sort of squeeze in as much as I can possibly get away with. And I put a lot of bananas in there, so it's going to be not too easy to squeeze in too much more. All right, so I have probably 2 cups of kale. Then I put in a whole grapefruit. So you just peel the skin. So again, we're getting the greens, vitamin C, vitamin K, lots of fiber, prebiotics, potassium. Now we're looking at, obviously vitamin C in the greens already, but we're going to get additional vitamin C, additional hydration. We're looking at boosting your metabolism, boosting your immune system, getting optimal functioning of your organs. There we go. All right, then I like to add healthy fat. I love an avocado in this smoothie. The kale with the avocado and the banana, it's just, the avocado makes it creamy, you guys. It's so creamy, it's so good. All right, so cut that in half. Scoop out the good stuff. Oops, that's not. Scoop out your avocado flesh. There we go. You can do a whole one or a half. I'm just going to do a half in there today. Yeah. And then I like to use prunes. I love them. They're sweet and they're tremendously filled with nutrients. I love the dark color. They add the sweetness to this. There's no juice in this at all. So the prunes, I had 3 or 4 prunes. I've eaten about 3 prunes a day for my entire life. Just the fiber and the goodness of prunes, I just love them. The sweetness is really unmatched. It's quite lovely. So let me wash hands. All right, fantastic. So we are well on our way. That's the ingredients in the smoothie for this moment. So we have whole grapefruit, half an avocado, you can do full avocado, 4 prunes, lots of kale, 2 cups of kale, and about 2 bananas. Now we're just going to add water. Start with till it covers 3/4 away of your vegetables and fruits and see how it goes. Beautiful. I love the color. Can you see that green color? Color of feeling alive. Now what I do when it's blended, that's when I add about 1 teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of chia. So those are chia seeds, tremendously detoxifying, great source of protein, really good for you. Then I add 1 teaspoon of flaxseed. That's where you get a lot of your good omega-3 fatty acids, your essential fats and oils. Really high in omega-3s, flax seeds. Keep them in the freezer so they don't go rancid. So put it in a container. You can buy bulk, put the whole thing in the container. Rather, put the whole thing in the freezer, put some in a container and freeze it up. And then I add almonds, which also, incidentally, you can freeze them to keep them really nice and fresh. So almonds are a great source of protein. They're a great source of fiber. They're just such a beautiful thing. Use raw. Don't use the salted roasted ones for your smoothie. I do about 2 big handfuls. That's how I'm being real with you guys here. We're just doing it like I do it at home. So, well, I'm at home. That's how I do it. You just take them and put them in there, put that back in the freezer. I definitely freeze my almonds. Cover that up. Now, I'm going to pulse it just for a couple of seconds. The idea is I want chunks. I don't want it to blend fully into my smoothie. I want chunks of almonds. I'll tell you why in a second. That looks perfect. I feel like I'm too tall for this. Okay, guys, there we go. Breakfast is ready. Breakfast of champions. We are revving up our metabolism, boosting our immunity, getting ourselves like the top of our game first thing. You're going to walk into that office. You're going to go to that job. You're going to step into that Zoom meeting if you're working from home. You're going to be like glowing, energized, and you're just going to feel really good for the day till you get to lunchtime. It's going to feel really good. So what I do, I'm a big breakfast eater, so I'm very active in the morning. Like I said, I run, I swim, and everything. Then I come home and I have my smoothie. So pour that right in there. As you can see, it's half a blender full. I do eat that much. Please adjust to your own activity levels, and stop when you feel 6 out of 10 full. Like you want to feel about 75% full or 6 out of 10 even, so you don't cause discomfort and heaviness in the body. You know when you're ready to stop eating. So listen to those signals from your body. It's a very intelligent signal system that we have. And yeah, so this I will pour into another mason jar for tomorrow. This will stay in the fridge for 1 day till the morning, and then it sort of doesn't taste as fresh anymore, but it's definitely fine till tomorrow morning. us stay together because we have the avocado. It doesn't separate. Some people have asked me before, like, doesn't your smoothie separate the next day? Mine doesn't because the chia is in there. The chia sort of glues everything together. The fat in the avocado makes it smooth and creamy, so it actually doesn't separate at all. So that is, I call it Good Morning Sunshine smoothie. I have another version with spinach, which is really high in iron. I call that the Iron Monkey because, well, because bananas and iron in spinach, Iron Monkey, right? So here you go. This is what I have for breakfast. This is how you can get that metabolism going, nourish your body. Looking at food, unleashing energy for life. So, you know, maybe you can think now going forward into this 20-day challenge about raising the bar on what food can do for you. You know, be mindful about that. What are you having when you're eating? And maybe look at, what is it doing for me? Like, what is this food doing for me? Besides filling me, you know, is it nourishing me? Is it detoxifying my body? Is it revving my metabolism? Is it like improving my brain function? You know, there's so many things. I like to take the approach of food as medicine. So many things that food can deliver. You just have to start to look at it in that way. What are you delivering to me today? And of course, delicious flavor with lots of pleasure. So I have these almonds in chunks. I told you I was going to tell you why. The almonds are in chunks because then you chew your smoothie. You don't guzzle it down. Some people, they'll guzzle, guzzle, guzzle. They will finish this size smoothie in 3 seconds flat. You don't want to do that to the body. You want to sort of work the saliva in your mouth by chewing and having that chewing action with your almonds. And so that forces you to chew because you can't just swallow those almonds down. You got to start chewing. So you get those enzymes in the saliva. They start to work for you. It's such a beautiful thing. That's what you want. It helps you attain more nutrients in your digestive tract when you start getting those enzymes working right at the start of your mouth. So instead of guzzling it, I chew it. It's delicious, takes more time. I'm more aware then of my bodily sensations when I'm full. There we go, guys. Enjoy your challenge. You know, rock day one. Hope you're making this smoothie or some sort of smoothie like this tomorrow. Make sure you got those greens in there especially. And all the best to you in the next 20 days. And we'll see you at the end.